So as I start creating more videos, I thought it was important to answer the simple question of what is it that I actually do? What's my job? What is it? What is my career? What is my thing that I do to make money and to keep things going around here? And basically, what a lot of these videos are going to be about. Basically, to sum up what I do is that I create things. I do illustration, animation, and graphic design. I illustrate children's books, mascots, and logos. I animate explainer videos, training videos, commercials, and music videos. And I design flyers, posters, book covers, infographics, and websites. Businesses, nonprofits, and individuals hire me to bring their stories and visuals to life. I consult with each client, break down their needs, and recommend the services they need to move their project forward. Whether they need a single t-shirt or a series of videos, I offer services that build from concept to completion. So today I'm working on a logo design, or a design based off of just an example I want to do just for this video. This is a clip art. This is an image I found online, and I decided to do a sample of if a client comes to me and says, I want a logo based on me, and they give me their picture. So this is what I would give them back as a sample. So what I'm creating now is I'm drawing out the sample that I would send them back as kind of a concept for them to approve and for them to take a look at. And from there, we would kind of clean it up. So I'm not going to do the clean up version today. Maybe I'll do that for another video to talk about editing and cleaning up. But today I'm just going to do kind of what the sample would look like. Basically, a quick sketch, and maybe add some color to it and clean it up a little bit, just to kind of give you an idea of what I would send back to a client after they make a request. So what's interesting is that basically, I always try to explain to people that basically a custom professionally designed logo is basically a really good asset that builds their brand and recognition. So when people see it, they go, oh, I know exactly what that is. Even if they don't know everything about your company, they do know that is your company. So it gives you a good, basically a good brand recognition and an emotional connection. Basically, so, basically that long-term trust that, that you want to have with your audience. And doing something custom, unlike a generic clip art or some other type of visual that's currently trending at the moment, doing this makes it unique to you. So it sets your business apart, and it becomes a more memorable symbol of your personality and your company. So, but the one thing I'll say is, and a lot of people have been bringing this up, and maybe I'll make a whole video about it, is that if you're a business, especially a small business, you're trying to save money, you got to be cautious about using AI generated characters, because it'd be easy for some people to say, hey, just take this image of the person, put it in the machine, and let the AI do what I'm doing right here. And it's yeah, that could happen. But the thing is, when you do an AI generated character, under current law, to my understanding, I'm not a lawyer, but under current law, AI generated works don't have a clear copyright. So, there's no protection, meaning that you can't legally own an AI character. So, based as a result, the same mascot designs are free for everyone else to use. So it's if you even if it's based on you make this character in AI, and someone else likes it, and they can just use it. They say, hey, this looks cool. So now it's not even yours anymore. And it kind of defeats the whole purpose of a personal brand, because it's no longer your personal brand. It's just some character that you made with AI that's up for grabs that anyone can use. So basically, I always say that a custom mascot kind of ensures that you have exclusive legal protection, ownership, and all of that. And it's distinctive. So it's yours, and it's something that no one else can really claim. So basically, if you want something that truly belongs to your business alone, have someone create it. Now, the funny thing is, or the most interesting thing is, with this sample I'm making, you can take this sample and then feed it into AI and then create derivatives of this sample I'm doing, and that you would own, because a human initially created the concept. So that's yours. So it's funny how these laws work, how you still need a human involved, but just having AI spit out something that's not yours. So this work I'm doing right now is kind of illustrating the small bit of work that you still should hire someone to do, just to make it so that you own your concept. So it's just little stuff like that is what these videos are going to be about. Just me kind of showing the work that I do, but also talking about the reason why I think people should still use this type of stuff and how it helps other businesses. So if that's something that interests you even the slightest, subscribe, share, tell other people about it, or if you want to keep it to yourself, that's fine too, but subscribe and keep following. I'm going to do more videos like this, and they're going to be a bit more well put together, more whatever. Like, right now I think maybe you can even hear if the microphone, I'm kind of in an open room, so you can hear what's going on outside and everything. So I'm going to probably try to improve on that as we go, set things up so it's a little bit better. But for right now, these are things going. So if you've made it this far and you've been listening this much and you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will try to make some new stuff soon.